guys, so today let's analyze before and after pictures of women who do makeovers for their hair. We're gonna discuss what it does to their facial features, to their face shape, or if the color fits them or not. Okay, let's go.
This girl is very cute and has doll-like facial features. She has a relatively large forehead, a very neat nose, delicate lips, beautiful big almond-shaped eyes, stunning brows, and a gorgeous heart-shaped face. I like both hair colors and both looks. I think both suit her really well. The look on the left is more natural, while the one on the right is a bit more glamorous. Both styles work for her, of course. I get that when they do these makeovers, they aim to make the transformation stand out and grab attention. It's all about creating that wow factor. Sometimes a lot of editing goes into it, sometimes it's just a matter of different facial expressions, makeup, or much better lighting that creates such a dramatic transformation. It's all designed to make the makeover stand out more, but in reality we can only truly see the difference if she has the same makeup, the same lighting, the same facial expression, the same angle, and her hair is styled in both photos. Then we would truly be able to evaluate the haircut and hair color transformation itself. But I have good imagination, so I can differentiate what this particular hairstyle and hair color does to her in her regular life. So on the right photo, she is wearing more makeup, she's smiling, and her hair is styled, which naturally gives some extra points to the right photo. But if we styled her hair and applied the same makeup and lighting on the left photo, it would also look amazing. What I don't particularly like about the right photo is that her hair was lightened at the roots and they added extra volume. As a result, the top of her head blends into her forehead, making her face and head look evenly split. The face takes up the bottom half and the forehead and hair take up the top half. Because of this, her face looks a bit more proportionate in the left photo. However, she can look gorgeous in both photos. The only thing I'd suggest changing in the right image is slightly darkening her roots to a more natural ashy dark blonde. It wouldn't be as noticeable, but it would create a bit more contrast and make her forehead appear smaller, restoring the proportions of her face. In this photo, the woman has very beautiful and exotic facial features. She has a lot of contrast in her appearance. The proportions of her face, upper, middle, and lower parts, are quite balanced relative to each other, and her face is oval-shaped. Her nose is neutral, not sharp or round, maybe slightly prominent. Her lips are average in size, her almond-shaped eyes are big and striking, and her brows are excellent. Of course, we see a huge contrast between these two photos because they overdid their retouching. This woman is so naturally beautiful that she doesn't need to be turned into a mannequin. Her freckles are gorgeous and her skin tone is amazing. I don't understand why they gave her such a cool toned hair color in the photo on the right. Naturally, she seems to have a warm undertone. I think the hair color in the photo on the left suits her much better. If she had some makeup and styled her hair, she would look absolutely stunning, maybe even better than in the photo on the right. They might have chosen such a cool toned hair color because she's starting to go gray and wants to hide it. But if that's the case, their percentage of gray is probably very small, as we don't see it in the photo on the left. The hair in the left picture is a little bit too brassy. I assume that she had a gorgeous neutral toner on them before, but if you know the hair color theory, blue pigments wash out first and we're left with more brassy hair. So in this case, I would just brighten that hair with some bleach and apply a beautiful neutral toner or toner with slight golden undertones. That would look stunning. Additionally, I don't think that this hairstyle works well for her. It would be better to create more freedom in her hairstyle by pulling the hair away from her face to show it off more. Her hair doesn't need to be styled so round. Something simple like a loose bob would look fantastic. She would also look amazing with medium length or even long hair. I wouldn't recommend going shorter than this though. Now here, I think this girl looks great with both long and short hair. The issue here isn't the length of her hair, it's simply the lack of makeup and styling in the photo on the left. That's all it comes down to. Her facial features are bold, sensual, rounded, and soft. She has stunning eyes with outer corners lifted towards her temples, which is incredibly beautiful. This is especially striking because at the same time the corners of her lips are slightly downturned. This contrast adds character to her face, giving it a hint of attitude in the best possible way. Her face is quite classic in terms of proportions, with the upper, middle, and lower parts well balanced. She has a novel, soft face shape, a delicate nose, full lips, and gorgeous skin tone. Her jawline and neck are also very beautiful, which is why this short hairstyle looks absolutely stunning on her. It's still feminine because the haircut has a rounded shape, which complements her features perfectly. So I believe she looks amazing with both hair length. This isn't about the length, it's simply the lack of styling and makeup on the left photo. That's what creates the difference we see. Florence Pugh has a very beautiful and delicate face. Her features are small and sharp, yet soft at the same time. She has medium-sized, almond-shaped eyes and gorgeous, thick brows that frame her face well. Her nose is small, sharp, and neat, while her lips are full, but also sharply defined. She has a pointed chin and prominent cheekbones. I'm not sure if she's had any cosmetic procedures, but I'm basing my observations purely on these two photos. Her face is heart-shaped, meaning it's slightly wider and not entirely oval. Despite that, her facial features are evenly distributed, giving her face a harmonious look. The upper part of her face is slightly smaller than the middle and lower parts. She has a small forehead and not a very high crown, which is why women with similar features often feel like they lack volume and try to add height at the crown of their head. For example, the bob with a straight fringe on the left adds some weight to the crown and head shape, making the head look slightly flatter on top because the focus is not evenly distributed. When comparing these two hairstyles, I think the longer, softer, and slightly rounded hair suits her better than the short, boyish punk-style haircut on the right. I feel the short haircut doesn't match her vibe or her beauty type. She has a specific body type that I'd love to explore in one of my next videos. If you are interested in analyzing her body type, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to make a video about it. I already have a playlist on Kiwi body types on my channel, and I'll link it below. So to clarify, I believe her face can pull off such a short haircut because her delicate and sharp features can handle it. However, since we perceive someone's look as a whole from head to toe, I think it doesn't align with her overall style or body lines. Her body has much softer lines, and this haircut creates a contrast that doesn't fully complement her. So between these two hairstyles, I would choose the one on the left still. As for her hair color, I think a warm golden blonde or a beige blonde suits her very well. She has hazel eyes and warm skin tones, at least in these photos. I haven't analyzed her coloring in depth, but based on these images, that's my impression. So what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. Do you agree or disagree with me? Let's take a closer look at this together.
Alright, that's it. I hope that was interesting. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.